Hey guys, how's it going? I had someone reach out and actually ask me to see what kind of setup I have, what kind of setup I use when I work every day from home. And obviously this is my setup as to, computer wise. I got 3 screens, I got everything working. But let's get into the computer so I can show you guys what software I use every day so I can actually get some deal. When I was starting off, I did not have 3 screens or a better computer or anything like that. So it's normal not to have that, to be honest with you. I was literally, obviously I had 1 screen. I think I was working from my laptop to start with. Alright guys, so we're back into the computer. So there's a couple things that I think are important to always have on your work screen if you're actually working and trying to get deals. So like you saw on the intro of the video, I have 3 screens. Every single screen has their own bookmarks. Every Google Chrome screen that I have has Proprstream, obviously. Like I said, it's just so much easier to always have access to it. I just have it saved right here in my bookmarks, and then if I'm looking for anything, I'm always ready to roll. I have my favorites, which I don't really use the favorite parts. I use the marketing list. Then I have what marketing list I'm working on. I have a separate marketing folder that you can create. So that's definitely something to do, and I believe that is good. Like I said, what you see here on top is that you see the on market, just sold, vacant, high equity, all that stuff. That is because I have a list automator and actually tells you all the updated information. If somebody, some of the properties you had just sold, so so you can take them off pretty much. But if they just sold, you're probably not gonna want to wholesale them. If something like that, if they're bank owned, if you don't deal with bank owned properties, you can take them off as well. So obviously, like I said, this is the screen. This is my most important screen. This Google Chrome. This is always in the middle here. So I got my mail. I got my Mojo Dialer. I got my other mail. I have Google Drive, DocuSign. All that stuff is used 100% all the time. Batch Leads, that's one of the texting platforms that I use. I don't use it as much right now because I'm testing out a different texting platform, and it's getting a good result so far. I'm enjoying it, so I have no reason to go to Batch Leads at the moment. I do have a website, but the problem is the way I have my website is the way that I feel like a lot of businesses have their website is just like there. It's not performing. I really would like to have a website that's performing, and I feel like I should invest in that. But I guess I'm not there yet. I'm doing what I know is what texting and stuff like that. So I'm actually trying to get better at that and have that automized before I go into other ways of marketing. Podio, I don't use Podio as much as I should. I'll be honest with you, I don't use Podio at all, which I think I really should. It's just, I'm so old school that I have separate notebook that literally says leads, and I just write down my leads. If they're worth thinking about, if they're worth talking about, I write them down, and then I just go back to them when once a week I follow up with the leads or see what leads I haven't followed up in a while. I don't have the patience or the time to put everything in Podio. Eventually I might hire some virtual assistant or just organize my leads into Podio and make it look nice. So this is my other screen. On this other screen, I have my other texting platform, the one I'm using right now a lot, Smarter Contact. It's actually been pretty well. I really do enjoy this texting platform. It has its ups and downs, I'll be honest with you. There's certain things that I think they're still working on, but the main thing that you wanted to do is you wanted to get a hold of sellers, and that it does pretty well. So there's certain things that I don't really like, but I can compromise. If you can give me a better response rate, I can compromise. On my video, I think I said my response rate was 60%. It went down a little bit. So it went down. So right now I have about 38.33% response rate. With one of the campaigns that I did was horrible response rate, but it was a land buyer response. I don't know if it was just because the text message that I used or what it was, but that was horrible. So that brought it down a little bit, but overall I would say about 40% is real, and it's still better. And looking back at this, my response rate within the last 3 months with this platform was 33.87%. So even 7 or whatever percent, let's say 6-7% bigger, when you multiply that by whatever, I think that's so much better. And what it is, oh, here's another thing that you have to consider. Here, a lot of my responses are this. I think they still count it as a response rate. Like this, stop, quit, stop, quit. So even if you look at the deleted messages, see stop, that is just good luck, I'm not telling, no, wrong number, nope, no, wrong number. But none of them actually really, let's see, stop. But not a lot of them that say stop, quit, because they don't really have that stop, stop, you know, there's that, stop texting me, but it's not just them replying to get out of the lead. So at least most of the time they say, no, I'm not the right person, sorry, no, I'm not the right person, I'm sorry, I'm not the right person, whatever. That can happen, that's okay. But if you have less people responding to you, just quit without actually interacting with you at all, that's better. Been verified is really good system as well. Been verified is still something that I use. I talked about it in a long time ago, a couple, 3-4 months ago maybe, in the video that I was talking about top 11 software to use for real estate investors. I'm gonna leave a link somewhere right here. If I need to pull a single report on someone and find someone, let's say in a state of a property, being verified still been the best skip tracing for that. That's my second screen. My third screen isn't much more exciting. It's the same thing. It's been verified. It's Proprstream. This is Screenmatic I use and whatever fiber. So what I do is that every day I go to Proprstream, I pull a list of whatever properties, then I go to my platform, I do the skip tracing, and I just start texting. And if I already have it done, I just go to my campaigns and I text and I text and I see that I respond. I go back between the Proprstream and the responses and stuff like that, and I just see what I can do. That's really what it is, my daily routine. So as always guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments down below. And as always guys,